Hi, my name is Larry Newman. I'm a criminal defense attorney. I'm located in Ithaca, New York, and today I'd like to talk to you about what happens at an initial appearance. Well, the initial appearance is also called the arraignment. And at the initial appearance, there's three main things that are going to happen. Number one, you're going to place a plea. That plea at the initial appearance usually is going to be a not guilty plea to all the charges. Why? Because you still haven't seen all the government's proof against you. And the government has the burden to prove their case, and they have the burden to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. You are presumed innocent. Number two thing that happens, you're going to formally have the charges that are being placed against you put in front of you so you can see exactly what they are, what specific DWI charges, what specific traffic violation charges, or what other types of criminal or non-criminal charges are being waged against you by the government. That all formally gets placed in front of you, gets handed to you at that initial appearance. Number three thing that happens at that initial appearance is the judge can inform you about what your rights are. You have rights. You have a right to a jury trial in New York State for a DWI misdemeanor charge. You have a right to challenge the evidence. You have a right to challenge the stop. You have a right to challenge the arrest for DWI. You have a right to challenge the breath test. You have these rights in New York State to challenge all these things. But, a little caveat, you must exercise these challenges within 45 days of the initial appearance, or else they lapse. You lose your rights if you don't use your rights. Number two, there's an administrative part to the initial appearance. At the administrative part, they're going to suspend your driver's license pending prosecution. What if you don't have a New York State driver's license? They will suspend your privilege to drive in New York State. They will photocopy your out-of-state license, and they will suspend your full privileges to drive. And at that time, your attorney can make an application for what's called hardship privileges. You have to prove no alternative reasonable means of transportation, so you need to provide proof at that time. The legal standard is to do that hardship privilege hearing within 3 days of the initial appearance, but in most New York State courts, at least in upstate, that hardship privilege and hardship application paperwork gets done right there at the initial appearance. Number three thing that gets done is dates get set, timelines get set at the initial appearance for what's called a pretrial conference, a conference between your lawyer, the judge, and the prosecutor to discuss the facts, the charges, the specifics of your case, and what plea offers are being offered by the government at that time. In between the time period of the initial appearance and the pretrial conference, your attorney needs to make a demand for what's called discovery, or also called a bill of particulars. How the government intends to prove their case, what proof they plan on using against you. That needs to be provided to you and your attorney so you can take a look at what the government's proof is. You can always give me a call at 607-229-5184 or go to my main website and blog. It's www.ithacadwi.com, ithacadwi.com. I'd be more than happy to give you some direction and guidance with your case. Thank you.